Today I'm going to show you how to generate summary report from all sheets. I got 5 sheets in this workbook. Name, sales report number 1, sales report number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. So we have 5 worksheets in this workbook, and in each workbook or worksheets there are sales values. I'm gonna get the total of each sales values from each of these worksheets, and the total value will be captured by the summary report, which the VBE macro will create, okay, and display in this workbook. Now all I have to do is create the VBA macro itself, and I'm gonna access the Alt F11, the VBA editor, and then I'm gonna insert the module number 1. I'm gonna close these windows in order for me to have a wider view of the screen, and then I'm gonna start working on the macro, and I'm gonna name it create summary from sheets. Summary from worksheet or sheets. Enter. Then for my variable is dim ws as worksheet. Then another one, comma, sum ws as worksheet. Okay, and enter. Then the third variable is dim I, because I'm gonna loop it through. So dim I as long, then enter. And then now I'm gonna delete existing summary sheet if it exists. So as we don't have the summary worksheet yet, as I've shown you the 5 worksheets in the workbook, because this is the first time that we're gonna create the summary report. So the next time, if you're going to make some changes in each of these worksheets, like changes in terms of the values of sales, then an existing summary sheet will be existing, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna delete that existing summary sheet. So that is if it exists. So I'm gonna say application dot display alerts equals false. Enter. Then on error, resume next. Enter. Then sheets summary. Okay, we're talking about summary that exists in your workbook. So summary sheets, something like this, quotation mark, then close, will be deleted. So I'm gonna say delete, and enter. All right, there's no D, delete only. Okay, then on error, go to 0. So on error, go to 0. Enter. Then application again dot display alerts. This time it will be true. Okay, then enter. Then the next code that I'm gonna create is I'm gonna add new summary sheet this time. So in adding summary sheet, I'm gonna say set sum ws equals sheets add. okay, because a worksheet will be added. Then enter. Again, the sum ws dot name is equals to summary. That is the worksheet that we're going to be adding. Summary, quotation mark, then close. No, close. Okay, just quotation mark. Then next thing is I'm gonna add headers. So there are two headers that I'm gonna create. One is for the header in column E, the name of the report. Remember the reports, we got report number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and that will be in the first column. And the second column will be the figures, the total sales for each worksheet. So I'm gonna add headers for this. So I'm gonna say sum ws dot range. Okay, now the first range is A1, from A1, okay, that value, okay, then equals, okay, the header that I'm gonna put is report, then hash sign or number sign, okay, then quotation mark, then enter. Okay, the next one is sum ws dot range, same thing, okay, but different range. The range would be in the second column, which is B1, okay, then close that value, equals I'm gonna say total sales in each worksheet, okay. So total sales, don't forget the quotation mark because the computer will not be able to capture the name total sales. Alright, then the next set of code that I'm gonna create is I'm gonna loop through all sheets, okay. I'm gonna loop through all sheets except for the summary, okay. So I'm gonna start with I equals number 2, enter, and then now the loop for each, okay, for each ws in worksheets, okay. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write the condition if ws dot name not equal to summary, then enter, then indent sum ws dot sales, open parenthesis, I comma 1 close parenthesis, that value equals ws dot name, okay, then enter. Okay, another one, the same thing, sum ws dot sales, then open parenthesis, again I, but this time number 2, then close it, then that value, then equals application dot worksheet function, okay, worksheet function in the Excel, okay, function in Excel, okay, that sum, because we're gonna sum it, right, we're gonna get the total, then ws dot range, then open parenthesis, I'm gonna get the total okay, of the sales, which is in every worksheet located in the range column E, right? So I'm gonna get it from column E, colon E. So it would be from column E, and then quotation mark, then double closure of the parenthesis, and enter. Then I equals I, okay, plus 1, and enter. Okay, then I'm gonna NF. I'm gonna NF. Then I'm gonna next next WS, because for each WS, so next WS, then ends up. Okay, alright, let me review. Create summary from sheets, dim WS as worksheet. Sometimes I make mistake in my spelling, or we're gonna have error, syntax error. As worksheets, sum WS as worksheet, dim I as long, application dot display alerts equals false, on error resume next, sheets summary dot delete, on error go to 0, application dot display alerts equals true. So this is for the deletion of the existing summary, if any. Then okay, I'm gonna add the sheets for the summary. Set sum WS equals sheets dot add sum WS dot name equals summary. That's correct. Then sum WS range A1, okay, value report. This is the header that we're gonna create 2 columns. The first column is report number, and another header sum WS that range B1, and B1 value is total sales. That's the header. Then I2 for the loop through for each WS and worksheets. If WS that name not equal to summary, then sum WS cells I1 dot value WS name, sum WS cells I comma number 2 dot value application. This is the worksheet function sum in every worksheet's column E, okay, the sales column. I equals I plus 1 and F. Okay, I got it. Now we go back to Excel. Now what we're gonna do is, okay, I'm gonna access the macro dialog box, Alt plus F8. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna run the macro. Okay, we already have summary report. That's quick, you know. You may say that, why don't we just do it manually? Okay, why don't we do it manually? The adding of the, getting the sum of the sales. Okay, you're right. Okay, it will be easy doing it manually. But if you're always doing this summary report, let's say every day you're doing it, then you will save lots of time just by clicking the macro, because you already have the VBA code. You already created the VBA macro. Therefore, it will be much easier if you only click some button or you just run the macro. That will be easier, because you cannot, you cannot say that you do not, make changes in terms of the values of the sales report number 1, in terms of the values of this number 2 worksheet sales values. So if you have already created the VBA macro, then all you have to do is just run the macro. Or if you have a button, you click the button. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it bigger for us to be able to see it much clearer. So I'm gonna put it to, let's say, 0.28 36, so that you'll be able to see it. Okay, I'm gonna put it to 28, and then I'm gonna adjust the the column width and then I'm gonna put a color in this, okay, and then I'm gonna make it, okay, bold. I'm gonna make it bigger, a lot bigger. Okay, now I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna put a separator, comma, and then remove the decimal places. Okay, here's your summary report. This is the total of sales report number 1, total of sales report number 2, total sales report of number 3. Okay, all right. So you know, if you're having a macro, every time you make changes in your values here in the sales, okay, you make changes in the sales report. Let's say you change it in January, you change the report in February, you know, all you have to do is just click the macro, and then presto, you already have the values. Oh, you want to verify whether this is correct or not. See, this is 6,180,309. So we go to the sales report, okay? Then let's go to the bottom to just to verify one time only. We're gonna do it one time. So I'm gonna go to the bottom. Then I'm gonna use the sum, okay? Equal just to verify only this time, right? So I'm gonna get this range from bottom to top. Okay, so this is huge file. All right, then gonna close parenthesis, enter. So okay, so the width is narrower. So 6,180,309. Let's go back to summary. 6,188,309. So okay, the numbers check out. All right. Okay, so this is it for our exercise for today. I hope you enjoyed our exercise, and thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.